Hello, welcome back to RaBBois. I'm Svi. What?
Sorry, my hands were...
Do I have a hole in my... I think I do. I'm joined here with my brother Yitz and...
Sorry.
What? Don't look at my freaking hole.
I was looking.
Very special announcement that I want to bring up. We, hold up, officially have one subscriber.
Woo!
His name is WarDog1070. Shout out WarDog1070. He's been with us since the beginning. The beginning was about a week ago. As we got 22 views on our podcast.
I thought it was 24.
We got 24 views on our podcast. 3,000 people from shorts. A couple low-key kind of slight anti-Semitic comments, but it's fine because that's a part of the job.
How do they find us?
Because I, the person that runs everything here, the person that does all the work, as I've explained last episode, knows how to modify the videos so that they are perfectly made, so that they get catered to an algorithm, so that people could see them and then hate comments, because we suck and we don't know how to make good things.
Commenting is commenting.
What does that mean? What do you?
It's good for the algorithm.
That's true. It is good for the algorithm. And actually, I was gonna bring something out, but I was too lazy to blur it because I don't like blurring after I make this video. But I got my rabbi diploma. Came in the mail, which officially, and according to my knowledge, you don't actually have one.
I do not have it.
And you're like many, many years older than me.
Not.
Which means that I'm a rabbi officially, and you're not. Which
officially
makes this, once again, a lie. Just me.
Just boy.
Just boy. Just me. And then I went on Omegle to tell a bunch of people, and I celebrated, and they were all very happy. So I hope that makes you feel...
No, I'm glad that you made yourself feel good.
I don't.
By going on Omegle.
So I don't need other people to make me feel good. I just thought that they'd like the news. It's like good news.
Random people.
I think they'd love. I think they'd find it very interesting.
They really want to see your paper degree.
Yeah, I'm trying to make. Yeah, what? No, I feel like
no. Everyone is what?
No. These are different pants. Okay,
Zoom in.
No, these are different. Don't. That is haram. First of all, but I'm pretty sure we're good. These are different pants. I see that mug that you have over there. What?
Everything tastes better in this mug.
Would you like to explain to the now couple dozen viewers of our show, which if half of them aren't reloads from us, which it probably is.
Were, yeah. I think 6.
We probably have a good like 10 people from there.
That's like a pretty big crowd if you're like speaking to an audience.
Huh? Yes, and
like 10 people.
We might as well sell out a crowd, but we're getting distracted. I need you to explain to them like what this is, what this means to me, and also I guess why you bought it.
With a mug?
Yeah. What's the mug, Yitz?
The mug is the merch.
What merch? There's hair in my mouth.
His YouTube channel and TikTok.
Not my YouTube channel, Yitz.
Social media community.
There is a amazingly viral video of me because I know how algorithms work and I always go viral and I'm very entertaining. People love me.
Meaning you know how to cry on camera?
That is a whole... Should I... I'm gonna... You know what? I'm gonna get to that in a second.
Wait.
Okay, let me explain. I'm gonna get to that in a second. It was a video of me with a bottle of Tropicana orange juice, and I had a paper in my hand that I wrote juice on, but it's spelled like Jew, because I'm hilarious. And
wow, you really I've worked hard on that. Your branding,
you're interrupting me.
Your branding is really good.
Listen, I take the paper that I wrote juice on. By the way, I had to write it in reverse. Like I had to. I had to write a mirrored version of it
because
like on camera it flips. So once I did it, the first time I ever did it. No one knows this. It was flipped, and I had to redo it.
Why can't you flip it? Why can't you flip it?
Oh, like in editing?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. I don't know why I didn't freaking do it in editing. It was easier like that. No, it's on my phone, whatever. And I'd slap it on the Tropicana bottle. I'd slap the juice sign, and I'd say juice. And millions of people found that hilarious, because I am hilarious. And many people ask, do you know how I got it to stick on the Tropicana bottle?
Yeah, I do.
What did I do?
Water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Before every...
Well, actually, I think he used to say something else.
Okay. No, what would happen was, I remember like Mom would always ask, "Why are you holding a wet paper?" Yeah, I'd go to like the sink and I'd get it all wet, and then I'd just be holding this sloppy paper for like 30 seconds, and then but it'd make a nice loud slap.
No, it was good. It was actually pretty funny.
And people loved it so much that I made merchandise out of it, and hence the mug. That's probably the not good version of the merchandise.
What do you mean? This is the OG.
I mean...
What do you mean? I like...
Well, I made 2 logos. That's the donut version.
Yeah.
It's not really... Not my favorite version. I like the other version. Also, it got messed up in the printing. There's just a white line there. You see that?
Where?
Oh, yeah, it's just white there. I didn't like that. I got very pissed when I saw that.
Oh, I didn't.
But realize. I do appreciate the support that you had.
I support. So I got the sweater.
You got a sweater
and a mug.
Yeah, and I got.
And you got to keep like 2%.
No, you know what? I'll be straight up with like how that worked. It's like I just used some third party. I think I upsold it by. It was probably like if that was like $8, I probably sold it for like 15 or something or 16.
Wait, what?
The website. They're already taking it from China, which I should have done originally. That's what I realized. I lost a lot of money doing that.
Yeah.
And then I just upsell it again. Like if a hoodie was like 25, I'd just add another 20.
And then
I make money.
You get the 20?
I get the 20. And they get the freaking probably other 20, and then like they give the $5 to China. So basically, I probably got ripped off. I probably lost like 50% of sales, and people actually kind of bought it. Like
yeah. I didn't know how successful it was.
I didn't tell anybody how successful it was.
Yeah, I know you're like, oh, I made X amount of money.
It was all right. It was nothing life changing. It was nothing like
clearly,
eye-opening.
you're still here
with one microphone that I bought, by the way, because you have so far invested $0 into this, but we don't have. No, it's fine.
You ever heard of sweat equity?
Sweatquity?
Yeah, it's basically some people give money, and some people give their valuable time.
So what do you give? Because I give both of those.
Do you know how much lawyers charge per hour?
How much do you charge per... Yeah, exactly.
I can't say.
Exactly. No one...
Never mind.
Regardless, okay. We're getting distracted again. Because I was going to talk... I needed to explain something.
Anyways, it's a really good mug. We actually use it.
It actually is a good mug. But you put Coke Zero in it, inside that mug. All the bubbles are like liquefying out of there.
It's juice.
No, that's like not... No one wants to see the brother version of juice. Like, you're just a cheap knockoff.
This is my support on camera. You're welcome.
Yeah, this is actually all the support I've ever gotten. Any positive comments are just non-existent because this is what he put the love into.
I do want to know how you went viral, though.
What do you
sell
mean?
all this merchandise.
How did I go viral?
Yeah, you said you know how to go viral.
Because... First off, I'm like extremely handsome. What?
I wish it was like a scale. On a 1 to 10.
I mean.
Okay, a Jew 1
on
to
a
10.
Scale.
On a Jew 1 to 10.
On a scale, you're probably like 350. No, but like, I don't know.
On a Jew.
We're not here to discuss my.
You just said that you're the most handsome guy
on the internet. I am.
No, but you got all your views from crying.
Okay, let me explain that. So, for those that don't know, am I going to have to put a clip of this on the screen? Well, I don't even want to do that. I was randomly live streaming on TikTok. Randomly, because I have a following, and there were like 1,000 people watching.
Is it random if you schedule it? Sorry.
What are you talking about?
You said it was random.
It was random. You think I schedule TikTok live streams? I just click live. Twitch streams, I schedule.
Why? Because you want to...
Because what?
You're linking to your OnlyFans?
Yes, I'm linking to my OnlyFans. $5.99, and I'll send you my custom... whatever. Actually, I have a Cameo that people pay for, that I make custom videos for. We're not here to plug my crap. I'm trying to explain why I cried on a live stream for...
I'm a Jew.
I'm trying to explain why I know you are. I'm trying to explain why I cried on a live stream for 30 minutes.
Okay, go.
No, so it's just having a regular live stream, and then just randomly, I like talked about some random story in my past. Nothing deep. And I started fake crying as a joke, and I noticed that when I did it
as a joke,
it was as a joke. It was fairly obvious, but I noticed that more people started like joining, and when I did it for long enough, so many new people joined that that it overrided the old people. So everybody was asking, "Yo, what's wrong? Are you okay? Is everything good?" And then like I instantly snapped right back into regular Tzvi. So then I thought, okay, let me do this again. And I did it again. I started fake crying spontaneously, and because TikTok live streams are constantly being shown to new people, like the new people that join don't know that I just spontaneously snapped into this fake crying character. And
why do you think people join? Is it like people like to see what's going to happen?
The internet likes negativity, so
Fine.
like they'd rather watch me fake cry and like ask questions, yo, what's wrong, is everything okay, than like me saying everything's good, because normal people are boring, you know?
Boring.
They're very boring. But after a couple minutes of fake crying again, I got to like 10,000 people just watching me fake cry, and in the chat, people were just making up crap. They were saying, yo, I'm sorry about your dog. They're like, yes, mom. I'm like, what? Like, full on, and people were like tagging each other saying, yeah, his dog died, bro. Like, and they were
really?
full on,
That's
and
really
people were
funny.
believing him. No, they were believing him. That, like, somebody freaking died. And, no, but the best part of it all was right after, when the most I had was 20,000 people watching me fake cry on a TikTok live stream. This is a real thing.
20,000
I have the
people bored
receipts for all
enough to
of this.
watch you cry.
Yes, they're just scrolling, and they're all watching.
Usually when I see you cry, I try to, like, walk away.
Usually, you're the one that makes me cry.
Yeah,
and
but like,
you laugh.
I don't know what I did.
Exactly. But after, like, there's 20,000 people watching me, I, like, spontaneously stop crying. I'm like, and I go, you want to know why I'm crying? Because you're not buying my amazing juice merchandise. That's actually real. You remember me doing that. And
that's why I bought it. I wanted to make him stop
exactly.
crying.
And there's two types of people. There are those that are like, half of them start like find it hilarious because it is hilarious. The other half is like, yo, peace, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'm like, bro, you came out of nowhere. People are lying that something happened to me. I'm just fake crying here. Y'all are the ones that were being, I don't know, that made crap up.
Well, what's worse is like, because technically that's, I guess, clickbait, or I don't know what it is. What would you call that?
It's not clickbait because, like, first off, TikTok just shoves it on there. It's just forced onto you.
And
That's not my problem.
we prevented 20,000 kids from seeing other things.
That is true.
We
Much
saved
better for them to
them.
see me
Not
cry.
me. He did.
Exactly. Much better for them to see me cry than to do other things. I guess the one shady part of it was people would just start sending, like, gifts. Like, donations.
Oh, so that's you felt a little weird.
I mean, I wasn't, like, asking for nothing. I didn't even say anything was happening. I was just crying, but they just send it. People just send shit. And I felt, like, really bad about it. Because...
Like I'm just trying to...
I made, like $70 on a stream. On one stream. And I was like, oh, no. Like... no, it wasn't. Honestly,
Yeah, no.
People are they're freaking.
No, they
go
gave you
after
the
us.
money because they.
Now they're gonna Jew the hell out of us with this freaking clip. No, but
My point is that there's people who go on TikTok and they have like the last piece of the tower and they hold it there.
yeah, they hold it there.
So like that's worse to me because you know they're never gonna do it.
Yeah, no, they just hold it there. They're just waiting for you to. No,
Just baiting you.
oh no, there's so much worse on TikTok Live.
Hey, at least
There's
you're-
literally people begging for gifts. Have you ever seen? There's videos of like in third world countries of families. They're all just begging. They're like begging with a phone in front of it, like begging for gifts, like saying, "Yeah, you said a gift," like begging for I don't know how long. But they probably make more money doing that than whatever.
Yeah, it works.
It does work. But imagine like you're just a kid scrolling on TikTok. Because that's one of the problems with TikTok is massive mood shifts like crazy. You could be laughing at one video, then cry at the next, and then like you're like 12 years old scrolling on a live stream of a third world family begging for money, and then you're like, what the hell?
What the heck?
They get donations. I think someone made like $1.5 million on a TikTok live stream.
What the
Because
heck?
like 500,000 people were watching it, and there's like a contest or whatever, and they got a bunch of money. Not me though. If I really tried to like sell out on there, I could have made some money. Hell yeah, but I didn't because I have a soul. I stopped the fake crying. And for those that are curious how much money I made from the fake crying merchandise sales, zero. Maybe one.
Nobody
No
bought
one buys it. They don't.
Well, did you?
They're not there for the juice.
How many subs and follows?
Oh, how many subs and follows? Oh, probably.
I'm actually curious
I
about
probably
that.
got thousands from it.
Really?
Over time. I mean,
Why? Because people like, oh, he's funny. Like,
people
I'm
will
going to
follow
do
you
it.
for the most dumbest things, especially on TikTok. Like,
Yeah.
Followers are pretty much likes at that point.
Why?
Huh?
I never got it. Like,
Because
I
you're
hate-
kind of following them to get videos similar to it, and like you found one of their videos entertaining one time, so you click follow. But TikTok communities they're not really a real thing if you're like a creator on there. Like things like this garnish a much better community because you have people sitting down listening to you and all those things. But when you just have like 10 videos that have like 1 million views and people find it funny, they're not actually, they don't find you funny. They sort of find like this thing that you put on funny.
TikTok is weird.
Yes, TikTok is very, very weird.
I had to delete it at a certain point because it was just like, it just bothered my brain.
I'm very glued to it. It's a problem, and
Really?
like a part of me,
I cannot go on it.
no, I'm like sucked to it, and like a part of me can't like put it down. It's a problem sometimes where I'll be tired, and like that's how crazy it is. It keeps you on there, like you're just glued to it. Versus YouTube Shorts. Like I'll watch YouTube Shorts because I know they're not as addictive and they're not as good as TikTok.
Why? Because
I can scroll for like 5 minutes and I'll get bored eventually. But TikTok really knows.
It's low key modern mind control.
No, oh, it is. I'll tell you something crazy because you could go down rabbit holes in TikTok.
Do you
know what I'm about to say?
No, I don't know. Wait, do I? I don't think so.
I talked about it like last Friday night. I wasn't talking to you about it. I got in a whole entire flat Earth, a whole entire, and I'm like on this right now.
Oh yeah, it's flat.
Oh, I'm on this right now. No, but
you and Kyrie.
I'll tell you. No, I'll explain it.
Okay, please tell me why the Earth is flat.
Well, first off, according to religion.
Wait, first explain to me why would big government lie about it? What do they gain?
Because they don't want us to know that there's actually more and that God is real. That God is real.
Oh.
And because the devils are running everything.
Oh.
Yes.
No, I find that makes a lot of sense.
No, but hold up. Let me finish. So basically,
okay.
Right? And it is religiously backed technically because it says like in the first one of the first verses of Genesis that God made the firmament, right? The rakia. That's the Hebrew word for it, as a separation to separate the lower oceans and the top oceans, right? This is a religious. This is something.
But you're like,
hold up, right? So there's a firmament, right?
I can't.
Listen.
No, I'm trying. I can't.
Right. So there's a dome, the firmament, the rakia, that's over the planet, as to separate like the upper waters from the lower waters. But the land itself is a disc, sort of. It's like it's flat, with that rakia on top of it.
No, but why can't
the world stands on 4 pillars, right? We learned this in rabbi stuff. There was a discussion actually, because I looked into it. I was like, do Jews believe the world's flat? So
there's a lot of, I can't remember, but there's a lot of texts in Judaism, mysticism, and regular Talmud. I'm pretty sure. I mean, like, I don't know by heart.
Aren't
you a rabbi?
Careful what you're about to say, because I'm about to destroy you. So you just
that they clearly say the Earth is round.
They said that?
Yeah. Wait, who was it? It was a rabbi went to space and he's recording what he saw, and he said that I looked down, I saw the round Earth.
A rabbi went to space?
I forgot which one. No, it's definitely a story. That I remember.
Like a story.
I wish I knew it. I should have looked it up.
No, well, I looked into it just to see what the old rabbi said.
Yeah, you tell me.
No, what they said was they had discussions: is it flat, is it round, and they both had their things, but they eventually just stopped talking about it because, you know, they said it was more important to focus on like Jewish stuff and religious stuff, because the Earth being round or flat has nothing to do with religion and God and all that stuff.
Exactly.
They just kind of looked at it. They looked at it like as knowledge, not as like some important thing that should be discussed. So they didn't get deep into it. Some do believe it. It was flat though.
I do believe the story was something that he was riding on an eagle and he went really high, and he was just like mentioning, oh, and I saw the round Earth. It wasn't like trying to find out the Earth is flat. It was for a different reason. I forgot. So.
No, but. I didn't
see people like Elon, you have like I would say on the right side who say we love Elon Musk taking over Twitter, we believe him. Oh, he also took people to space, and
we never went to space.
So you believe like half the things he does.
We never went to space.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And the moon is inside the firmament. The moon and the sun are inside the firmament.
I don't get how if you have the rakia,
when you zoom in on the moon, you can see details on it. That thing's not freaking like something miles away. The sun. You could zoom in on this. That sun is way too close to be 93 million miles away. But I didn't finish my thing.
This is a long rabbit hole.
Don't you? Oh, it's about to get so crazy. You're gonna love it. They're gonna love it. Now that the Earth stands on 4 pillars, right? Like rocks, and like hell is below that, and then like the North Pole is like the top of the Earth. No, by the way, like biblically, it makes sense. And then like above that is like the gates of heaven, and above that's God. Yada yada yada. That's a bunch of Kabbalistic stuff.
Okay, but God is everywhere, so it's a little bit hard to say.
No, but like his throne, quote unquote, like that whole thing.
But that's all spiritual. See, that's what people don't understand. I guess you have like it's not like God's, from at least my knowledge, my vast knowledge, years of learning. It's not like God's past all the stars. God is here, and all the levels are here. It's just about getting to that level where you can understand that our Earth is physical, that we could see, and then in the physical, there's spiritual elements to it that we cannot see.
No, obviously God is in that everywhere, but I'm talking about
so
like
there's no like it's not like oh like God's over here like
okay fine he wasn't there, just the gates of heaven.
No, so like they're making the stuff
no, but I'm not done yet.
They read like one book of Kabbalah and they're like, oh, I understand because it says like levels. Yeah, but the levels are first of all.
Well, if you're going on a separate thing, which like is a true thing, but it's not as correlated with this. Because like when you're talking about people like using English letters as Hebrew as like numbers like gematria,
yeah,
and they do that and because they try to find like this is 666 and because of that all that crap and it has all those energies. So that's stuff I think people take way too far. But I'm not finished with my explanation.
Okay, so right? God's flat on
Earth,
the top.
The Rakia on top. It's a dome. It's over the flat Earth, right?
I've seen
it can't be round.
I've seen one. I was
talking about
because it was a podcast somewhere. So I'm like, I saw a video. I saw it online, and it was like they believe in this dome. First of all, the Rakia could mean that like sky, Earth, but the Earth could be round. I don't know why. It means it has to be flat. It makes no sense.
It's holding up the water. Water has to sit in something for it to be there. Like it has to like be in a bowl for it to be there, for like it to sit still.
Because I actually realized they don't believe in gravity. They believe in that we're. Apparently, the flat earthers, one of the...
Gravity was discovered 200 years ago. Some guy said it's something that is here, goes down, and it blew everybody's minds.
Anyways, what they say is that the Earth is flying right before the speed of light constantly. And will never actually hit the speed of light, and that's how gravity exists.
If it's doing that, then why are all the stars in the sky in the same exact position that they were a few hundred years ago?
I thought you were the one who believes in it.
No, that's what I'm... If the Earth is in space constantly moving, right? Constantly spinning, constantly moving orbiting around the sun while in the solar system moves this amount of hours, while the galaxy moves this amount of hours, miles per hour, then how come stars are all in the same exact part of the sky? Exactly. We've never been to space. Stars are angels. And
I did hear that part. Okay, wait. Continue.
I need to finish.
Okay.
Right, on the top of the Earth, right by North Pole, right? That's where, because it says... In the prophets in Navi that there's four canals that lead like that water goes on the North Pole, like that's where the water enters and it goes out of 4 different rivers which go down to the rest of the world. I did a round formation, that's not what I meant. Which goes to the rest of the world. Regardless, and like that's where all the oceans come from. However, the big secret that no one that this is what they hide from you is that Antarctica is not a continent. Antarctica, right, in the Earth, in the sphere conversation of it, right, this is the North Pole, this is the round whatever, and this is Antarctica. But in the when it's flat, right, that bottom Antarctica, it spreads around. Antarctica is not a continent, it's an ice ball. And it's surrounding and it's what? And it's trapped. Listen.
Wait. Okay, go.
It's trapping all of us inside of it. The North Pole being the center of the Earth, which does coincide with religion.
I'm like literally about to crack up.
But hold up.
So Antarctica is around the whole entire...
Is around all the continents. Is around all the continents, and military guys are blocking the wall so that you can't go past it because there's more continents past it that we've never discovered. Because the Earth, it's not an Earth, it's a realm, and there's more. Well, that's where it gets more crazy, and that's kind of where I'll like be like, okay, calm down. People they say like Asgard and like Thor, but
so they take like modern Marvel characters that like some guy made up 20 years ago.
They make it as fiction so that when people bring it up, you think they're stupid and an idiot. That's what they're doing. So there's a man, supposedly, 200 years ago, or 100 years ago, his name was Admiral Byrd.
I can't remember all this.
What?
I can't believe you remember all this.
I went down the rabbit hole because of TikTok. They're
trying to get us.
He back then went beyond the wall. Freaking Game of Thrones. He went like beyond, and he saw the lands and he wrote a journal about it, and there was even some footage of it, and he spoke about it, and 2 days after he released the journal, he was assassinated, and the United Nations formed a week later, and the United Nations said that that no one's allowed to claim Antarctica. It should just be a land that is whatever, there's no government there, and the United Nations logo
is a flat Earth.
It's the flat Earth, literally, it's the North Pole in the middle with all the continents like that.
Yes, I saw
That's
that.
the United Nations logo. So basically, like, the Earth is, like, totally flat. You know? What? Anyways, that's just something I saw on TikTok. I don't know. That's just something I saw.
It may or may not be true.
I mean, I'll tell you this. Once I saw it, I was like, maybe. That's about it. I know beyond the ice wall, then there's more ice walls, and then there's more. And that's where the dinosaurs all are. That's where giants are. And why are they covering this? Why are there military men surrounding whatever? Because if it's real, then it proves that God exists. And the people that are in the world are satanic, and they don't want the proof of that, and they're trying to stop us. Or something like that. This is all hypothetical in GTA. I need to keep this video up.
Well, I have a few questions. My main issue is I'm all for critical thinking, and sure, things should be questioned, but I don't. So you're saying that what they gain from it is some level of control. I don't understand how there hasn't been any leaks. Like, there's a ton of military guys, but nobody knows who they are
because they get killed.
Okay.
They get killed.
It's like too much for me.
The reason
it's like too much for me not to care about.
No, so I go down the rabbit hole, and I'm like, at the end of the day, like, I should probably just live my life and not care, because I probably can't confront these military guys and be like, let me through your wall, damn it. Also, once you go deep enough, it goes back to the Jews, and I'm like, damn it, keep thinking this is where I stop. No, but
I know, because I always say, like, shouldn't there be one leader or one person who can actually verify it? Like, it's just too much to be like, no, all the world leaders throughout history have always been in cahoots, and they knew about it, but not telling.
Bought and paid for by the elite families. Should we say their names?
No, we can't say the names because then we're gonna get a lot of.
This is all hypothetical. This is a hypothetical conversation, by the way. This is all just like I heard about it in Minecraft. This happened in Minecraft. So this isn't serious.
Why do people like Minecraft?
What do you mean?
Sorry, this really.
Why don't they like it?
Why do they? I never got.
So
it's just a bunch of bricks.
I started playing it on my channel a couple days ago for whatever.
Can I be honest?
Yes.
No, the first video is good, but then like it gets like very like repetitive. Maybe I'm just a.
I wanted to make a story out of it.
No, it's good, but it's like I'd say I don't get the game. I don't get how the game's like. Well, I want to watch you play this game. But it's like, okay, I get it. Like, you're digging, you find diamonds, and there's lava.
Yes.
And then you build a house.
Yes.
And then the sheep.
I was constantly doing new things.
No, it's like, but like, my brain is a goal. Like,
there is a goal. Here's the thing: Minecraft
defeat the dragon.
Minecraft is such a universal concept that I don't explain it really, because I just assume it's a given that everybody knows it in the Minecraft community because it's such a big community. But yeah, I probably should do better to introduce it to, I guess, newer people. But
people who like the game, but people who don't. I guess don't like it.
Yeah, but they're not gonna watch the Minecraft.
No,
video.
but I never played it, but I'm interested. You know,
I was making videos on it.
I think I just cracked. Sorry.
I was making videos on it, and
we're gonna edit that out.
No, I'm gonna keep it in. I'm gonna zoom in on your face when it happens. I was making Minecraft videos, just for fun. Some people requested it, and
no, it's fine. My point is like, sorry.
And then I low key got back into it, and I made a new world just so that I could play for fun. And I've been like playing that as my comfort game like every single night because it's a fun game.
I'm sure the game is fun, I guess, to play it, but like for example, Fortnite is very engaging. Like,
no, I get it. Minecraft looks very like, what is this? It's just a bunch of blocks in the beginning, but then you have to get into it, and then but it's pretty simple once you get into it, and then you could just spend hours mining and crafting, and then killing things, and then dying.
Is it like RuneScape?
No, it's like an adventure. You're just a guy in an open world, and you run around and you hit things and you mine things. And then you could kill it, and then you could kill a dragon if you want by like doing stuff, but then it's just sort of like an adventure. It's literally just like an adventure.
Are there quests?
No, the land is randomly generated. Every single Minecraft world is completely different.
No, but I don't get it. Like, if I build a tiny house and then
I use the house to protect me from monsters because they spawn at nighttime when the sun goes down.
I get it, but like, man, I guess I have to play. Because I don't know what.
It's a fun game, which Mom never let us play when I was younger because it was too addictive.
And
I played other addictive games instead. That's what ended up happening.
Is it addictive?
Yeah, I guess it is. I mean, not as addictive as other games, I'd say. But when you finally like get it and get into it, and it's like your first time, then yeah, it's addictive.
Look, I know these when it originally came out, there were huge YouTubers who became very famous on Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
No, even PewDiePie like made a Minecraft series like 10 years after the game was like already going down, and he literally like revived the game. His series has like 50 million views a video.
Okay, but that's
people watching him
because that's him.
No. His videos weren't. They're getting a couple million before that, but like there's a research. I'm not saying that's why I started doing it. I'm just saying that yeah, people enjoy it, and it got a lot of popularity. But you know something about Minecraft? Flat. It's a flat. Actually, it's actually wrong. By the way, it's a cube. When you go to space in Minecraft, it shows a cube.
But actually, no one's ever been to space in Minecraft.
No one's been to space. You want to know why? Because the firmament. There were No, listen. We've never been to space.
They use like words.
Every time a rocket goes in the air, it curves eventually. Because if not, it'll crash into the firmament.
It curves
hypothetically, of course.
It curves because it doesn't want to explode in.
Yeah, exactly.
The universe.
Huh?
It needs to hit at a certain angle.
It curves so that it could go into orbit, is what they're telling you. So that...
No.
You mean, shouldn't it just go straight up? It could literally... You could go up in any direction, right? That's how freaking gravity works. I don't know.
Do you know what really bothers me, though?
What?
When people use Jewish lingo
for their demonic stuff?
Yeah, like, Rakia. It's like, you don't even know what that means.
That is true. There is actually a problem with like people taking like Jewish or like origin things.
They like go to the Bible, they like pick a word, and they're like, "Oh, that means."
No, they take it, but then they'll use like gematria. You know, the letters mean correlating to numbers
in Hebrew.
Like it's in Hebrew, specifically in Hebrew. But they'll apply it to like every language, and then they'll find the whole thing out of it and 666, and that's why they're advertising this and yada yada yada.
See, maybe what people don't understand is that. In Judaism, we actually believe that the Hebrew letters were the letters from God, which means that the letters have power, and the actual formation of letters into words gave the object the spiritual power.
Yes.
So people abuse it, but English wasn't created.
Basically, there's like a small bit of like spiritual power inside every physical thing, and the Hebrew letters that are that word of that object like is like what gives it that vitality or whatever. But then people took it and is like, no, instead of this being a microphone, because, I don't know, the Hebrew word for microphone is something.
Probably microphone.
It's probably microphone. And, like, the letter for M in Hebrew, the mem in microphone is like, whatever. Instead, they'll just be like, they'll just make it all satanic and they'll make it all whatever. And
Illuminati and then a Jew.
Illuminati. No, there is Illuminati stuff and Jews, but no, there is correlations with a lot of triangles, with celebrities holding up triangles, hypothetically, obviously, all in Minecraft. People.
But why do people care?
Last year in the halftime show, Super Bowl halftime show, Rihanna, like she held it up full on. Why are you doing it? Like, why were you doing it? They keep on doing it. Why are they doing it?
Who said it was on purpose?
It was pretty on purpose. It was right when she was at the center of the whatever.
Maybe she had to like see something. She was like, what?
No, Yitz.
It helps. Yeah, you know, like people.
What?
Someone told me that when he has glasses, but he can't see anything because his glasses are gone, he like this, and it works. So maybe.
Yes, I've heard that actually, but
because you're focusing on your eyes.
I don't think this is as comparable to the. And by the way, this does work. If you do this and see through it, like things from far away will be more enhanced. I've done it. I was also on psychedelics, but it was. No. I've never taken anything. Have you taken? No.
No.
You haven't done nothing. I haven't done nothing either. So
boring.
No, that means we can't give like inspirational podcast stories about. So
I
took this thing,
and I was tripping out.
I was in space, but
Earth.
I knew it doesn't exist, so it was impossible. I was floating around in an empty. Maybe I'll try it one day. I'll definitely smoke marijuana, weed. They're the same thing, right? Whatever, that thing. I'll do that one. No, shut up.
Yes, they're the same thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that one day. Once my frontal lobe gets fully there.
You know they're gonna legalize it to make everyone dumb.
Here, that you see, that's another
That's
thing.
what I'm
They're making
saying.
us dumb. But I'm a genius. But they make
I'm
me
gonna
look
do-
like an idiot. They make me talk about Flat Earth and Asgard, and all of a sudden I sound like an idiot. When
Merch.
they turn reality into fiction so that when you bring it up, they think you're crazy. I'm not crazy.
I think with social media, it gives people with crazy. See,
Hey, I should probably get off TikTok. That's probably what I learned from
no,
all
there's
this.
people. Listen, there are things that very questionable that have been going on that may or may not have been true. I'm not gonna bring things up specifically, but a lot of things are clearly.
It's
ridiculous.
very easy to, because everything's algorithmically based and it isn't like quality based.
It's just whoever clicks on
It's
it.
very easy to lie and then have the video go viral and everyone agrees with it because it's viral.
Like they have these time travelers that I saw on TikTok,
Oh, I love those.
and then
There's so many of those.
Like no, I totally. And like you have like
Now,
I'm
one
sorry,
time
you have all these-
traveler.
you have these idiots in the comments who are like, yeah, no, I totally believe them. It's like, why would you believe them? And then they say something's gonna happen. It doesn't happen. Like, oh, actually, it's actually 2 more weeks. And then they keep doing it. And then it turns out that they were just some crazy guy from like Nashville or something.
One time traveler was right. One out of the 50,000 time
Yeah,
travelers was
and then
right, and everybody was like,
you.
I saw this TikTok. I knew this was going to
The
happen.
only thing that's real that we could say is true is The Simpsons. Simpsons. Did I say it right?
Huh?
The Simpsons always.
The Simpsons.
Simpsons.
Simpsons. Yeah. Sons of Simp. Oh my god. That's what they were hiding from us.
I knew it.
No, they were hiding this from us. Sons of Simps. Oh my.
Yeah. Anyways, they predict everything.
Yeah,
See, they are the real time travelers.
they had Freemason stuff going on there. They had all sorts
Trump
of...
president.
Trump president.
They had something
By the way,
recently.
you saw someone interview one of the creators of The Simpsons?
Yeah.
And he's like, what do you think of all these people saying, The Simpsons predict the future? Then he's instantly like, it's nothing, it's just lucky, and it happens, and it's just something that we got very lucky with. It's, you write a bunch of stuff, and then everybody's like, he's lying. No, he looked hella nervous. He was very, very, he looked very nervous.
I really want to see that.
I can send you the video, actually, and that's
Yeah.
that's a good video. But,
You want to try to put it up? Are you allowed to?
yeah,
Copyright.
well, Yitch, if I put it on, it's going to be talking while we're talking. You just want to watch the audio? You just want to watch, like, the video without the audio? What's the point of that, Yitch? Exactly. This is why I'm the first bee and you're the other bee.
The stronger bee.
Huh? The bigger bee. We've been through this. We don't have to freaking... whatever. But it is definitely very easy.
What did they predict
It's a lie.
recently? Do you remember? Something just happened that they predicted.
There was this whole thing that I think Israel made peace with Saudi Arabia or something. Did you see that? Whatever.
Was it that? I don't know.
And people were like, oh, the end times are near or something.
Do people actually go back and watch old videos?
Like old podcasts or my videos?
Only Mr. Beast, maybe.
What do you mean? Of course people watch old videos that a creator makes.
No, I'm saying if you make like 20 of them, and then the 20th is successful, like, do people like, oh, let me check out their first one?
The key when you're like a content creator is to make videos good enough that when one of your videos go viral,
Yeah,
all
but I
the
feel like-
other ones go viral based off of that because you made such good videos.
I know, but people always look at, when it was uploaded, like, it's in the back of your brain. If I see something that was uploaded like 3 weeks ago, I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch it. Unless it's like,
What happens is you watch a creator, it's a very good video, you gain their trust, you gain their respect.
Fine,
A
certain videos,
video
yeah.
up, then you see one of their videos up next, you watch that, and then before you know it, you're binge watching, and that's what makes channels like mine do well. Well, mine's not doing well, but that's what makes YouTube channels do very good.
no, but I'm saying like a podcast.
Like my older videos, like I remember thinking if my video goes viral, all my other videos will go viral. And a couple do, like now some like they consistently get, but my old videos they just didn't go viral because it's just not for people.
When I listen to a podcast, I don't listen to old ones because to me it's old news.
So
I'm saying it's different.
that's
I think.
why I specifically said sort of that we're not necessarily news whatever or like people of the times. We could definitely talk about things of the time.
No, but I think it's
but
like
if you base
your brain.
If you base your concept around it, what ends up happening is the podcasts you make aren't. Here's a word. You know what evergreen means yet? You know what evergreen means? Should I explain what evergreen means?
Well, like, I don't know what it means, like, online.
It's
I know
time-
it's a freaking tree.
It means it's timeless, right? A YouTube video.
Do you know what CD means?
Okay, Mr. Yes, a freaking.
No,
thing.
if you want to know what that's about, you should watch the previous one.
There
See,
you go. There you
yeah.
go. No, but all of Mr. Beast's videos are timeless. So like,
No,
at
that's
least-
fine. That makes sense.
That's what
yeah.
I'm saying. Like my Omega videos are technically timeless because they could be watched in a few.
Except for you did when you were younger and you were hella awkward.
Oh, those people love that. Regardless, But if you make videos about the news, like you're a drama channel, what usually happens is you get a bunch of views very quickly, but then
Correct,
nothing
yeah.
else, right? And podcasts that do that, yeah, they don't really get consistent views. But what ends up happening is you make 1-2 podcasts a week, and you have something consistent anyways. But majority of the time, people, they won't really go back and watch it. That's why I try to just make it general things. We could definitely talk about modern day things, but
I don't care to.
I try to make it something that
You know
can
what's
be
modern?
evergreen.
Like flat Earth.
And remember that this is all technically hypothetical.
You gonna answer that?
Who the hell is calling me? It's no one I know. Freaking. By the way, notice how I don't have my sound on.
What?
Unlike you, who had your sound on when the freaking phone buzzed last episode.
And you heard it was really loud.
It was very loud in the microphone because this is a crappy, we're very family-friendly microphone. And once we're a bunch of episodes in, the reason I didn't invest in multiple microphones is because we need to focus on our craft. But eventually I will want to get another one, and like it'll be nice and crispy, and it'll be very beautiful, and people will actually like want to listen to us because besides for the amazing things that we have to say that people love listening to, brilliant, like innovative things, flat Earth and hypothetically and all, and space and all that, not space.
And Judaism.
And Judaism. You know, we did some Judaism. We did a little Judaism.
I know some Jews can watch like, yuck shit.
They're gonna be like, actually, you're wrong.
The truth is,
listen,
if I would have refreshed my memory, I'm letting you know to all the Jews out there, I'll school you.
By the way, he actually will. We are actually rabbis, but he's like the legitimate one. I'm just the one that has the actual degree that says I'm a rabbi. But you're still.
That's a lot of confidence. Now
you're still technically counts.
Someone's gonna actually like no. Okay, let me challenge you.
Our podcast isn't really. This isn't made for Jews, but technically, I mean, Jews can listen to our podcast, but like we're not like talking about like religious stuff. I mean, we happen to today. If it comes up, it comes up. But I
don't want Jews to listen because then they'll be like, oh, you're a Jew.
No, they'll be like, I know you. That's how in depth these communities are. They're like, I know your brother. I'm like, what? I don't know you. Who? I do not know you. Anyways, we're gonna. Anyways, thanks for watching episode 2 of RaBBois. Hopefully, we could like smash 2 subscribers.
Wait, no, you gotta double every episode. So 3.
By the way, that's a good growth. Hopefully, we get 2 subscribers. 3 subscribe. What?
2 more, which equals 3.
What's 1 times 2?
2.
2 subscribers yet.
Which equals 3 total, because we have 1 already. And I was actually nervous.
No, technically 1 more doubles it. Kind of.
Oh. I think double what we had.
One of us is being very dumb right now. Is it you?
No, because we're thinking 2 different things. You're like double what we had before, which is we got 1 last, so now we want 2. But I'm saying, no, we got 1, so let's get 2, which means 3. You see? You're like, let's get 2, which doubles 1. I'm like, let's get 3, because that's 2 more than 1.
Yo, you should, like, stop talking. Anyways, make sure to smash like, subscribe, download on Spotify, all the good stuff. Yeah, literally, goodbye.